of times what we call love is really a curse. They're really just the fruit of a sick tree that existed in our lives when we were younger, in our parents' lives, in our grandparents' lives. And sickness is around sickness, it almost like condones the behavior. But love doesn't do that. Love speaks truth. Love is healing. Love is light. It's not all of this darkness and confusion. A lot of us are still operating in a curse. And as followers of Christ, right? Speaking for myself, I've chosen, and as followers of Christ, I've chosen to give my life over to Christ, that He's the Lord over my life. There's choice in love. There's freedom in love. When you remove that, it's a curse. If God Himself didn't make me love Him, He gave me the opportunity to choose what I wanted to do, then why on earth would He make it so that we were manipulating or forcing one another to be in relationship with one another? In working relationships, this could be due to the curse of the love of money. In romantic relationships or family relationships, it can be due to fear, like fear of not having community. Same with friendship, that could be the root. And then you have abuse and you have pride, which pride could cause someone to leave or to stay. A lot of times we oversimplify it by being like, oh, I don't want to be in a broken home, or I don't want to come from a broken home, right? We simplify these things like, oh, well, if there was a financial issue with, my parents, my grandparents, then I'm not going to do that in my life. Or, oh, like, okay, my mother was nearly beat to death, so I'm not going to be in that abusive relationship. Not recognizing that it's so easy to create the exact same life that looks different. Okay, maybe you don't get beaten to death. Maybe because of your fear of being in that exact same relationship, though, you allow a mental and emotional abuse, which, trust me, will eventually become physical. Because of your fear of not having money, now your obsession with that and the fruit that comes from having love of money over love of God, your fruit now, like, because if that's your base, then all your relationships go on top of that. So now all of your relationships are a byproduct of your love of money. Cool, your family has money, but you don't have love. We can talk about lust, right? Or like broken homes. Like, what's not being broken is physically two people being together. What is being broken is the hearts, the minds, the souls, and the spirits of the people that are in that relationship. And if you have children, those children that are actively existing in those choices as the adults make them. The one true way that I have found not to exist in a curse is by having a relationship with Christ. And this is because even with all of my intelligence, there's no way that I can see beyond my own understanding, beyond my own capacity and capabilities. And that grows and that changes as I continue to grow and change and develop. But God is God. So God is all-knowing and beyond time. And His understanding is something that I could never grasp. But what I can grasp is that He knows. Not only does He know my ways, my parents' ways, my child's ways, her future children's ways, not only does He know all of that, He knows what's coming, He knows what's not.